This is your Saturday, May 2nd stimulus news and update. I have some very important information to share with you, especially when it relates to the most important issue right now, which is many people are getting their payments, but a lot of people are not, and they're worried about it. They don't know what to do, and they need some new information on it, and I've got that for you. I also want to share with you some new information about the Phase 4 stimulus package, this new one that's coming up. I finally believe that there is a proposal that is going to make it through, and I want to share with you what that proposal is. And lastly, please stay to the end of the video. I have a new poll that I created, a much better poll that's going to give us more data and better information. Stay to the end of the video so I can show that poll to you, and we need as many people to participate in it as possible. I'm going to release those polls on Monday to help you guys out. Consider subscribing and turning on notifications if you haven't already, if you want to see that poll. But first, let me help those of you that have not received your payment. The IRS gave some new updated information yesterday that specifically relates to many of the categories who have not received their payments yet. So first, let's deal with this category. This was Social Security, SSDI or disability, RRB, and survivors. The IRS said this: for recipients of Social Security retirement, survivors or disability insurance benefits, SSDI, and railroad retirement benefits, automatic payments of $1,200 began arriving this week. No action is needed on their part. So basically, they're saying two important things. Number one, the automatic payments began this week. They're not done. They just started them, which means many individuals did get their payments, but many individuals did not. So they started this week. They're going to continue to do those payments. And the second piece of important information is no action is needed on your part. A lot of people are saying you need to do things. You don't need to do anything. So the IRS is slow. They're inefficient. They're not doing a good job. You're dealing with a government agency that is really not doing well with this. And because of that, your payment should have came already, but it didn't because they are not doing good. But the best thing you can do, I cannot tell you to run around like a chicken with your head cut off. It's not going to help you. The best thing you can do is just wait. The payments began, they're coming through, and there's no action that's needed on your part. The time for you to start thinking about doing something is going to be May 16th. On May 16th, I'm going to release an episode on this channel where I am going to give you a step-by-step, list by list, including numbers and websites on what you should do if you did not get your payout. If you get to that date without a payout and you want to know what to do, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications. I will release that episode and help you if you're in that situation then. But right now, just wait. Payments began. They are still coming. But what about those who are part of SSI or veterans? Well, there was some updated information for you as well from the IRS. They said the IRS today is reminding Supplemental Security Income, SSI, and Department of Veteran Affairs beneficiaries to act by Tuesday, May 5th if they didn't file a tax return in 2018 or 19 and have dependents. So if you're a part of SSI or veterans and you have a child that you take care of under the age of 17, you need to claim them through the IRS's free file or non-filer system by May 5th. If you don't have a child that you take care of, you do nothing. Then they continued and said your $1,200 payments will be issued soon. In order to add the $500 per child payment, you need to file. However, if you don't, your payment at this time will be $1,200. So after May 5th, May 6th to May 15th, they will be issuing SSI and veteran payments on a mass scale. If you are a part of one of those two groups and you've already received your payment, excellent. But a lot of people a part of those groups have not, and they're worried about when they're going to receive them. You're not going to see that on a mass scale until after May 5th because that's the deadline. Like I said, stick to the end of the video because I'm going to do a poll to help you guys out even more. But before I do the poll, I want to share with you some updated Phase 4 stimulus stuff because there was a proposal that was just made, and I think it's the first one that's going to actually make it through and stand almost as it's already stated. It was proposed by Mitt Romney, and it is called the Patriot Pay proposal. And what this is saying is that those who are a part of those essential jobs that the government is requiring to stay open, grocery stores, hospitals, police, all of those different types of jobs, anyone a part of those jobs who are working in May, June, and July will receive $12 additional per hour pay. This is excellent. This is helping them and incentivizing them to continue to work. It's supporting them. These individuals have been seeing others get support on unemployment, but nothing for them. And I think finally, this is something that's reasonable and good that helps to encourage them and support them. I believe this is finally the first proposal out of all of the other things that we've been seeing that's actually going to make it through. And I think it's a good thing. So I wanted to share that with you. Last bit. I created some new updated polls that I would like you to fill out if you can be a part of it. I'm asking everyone who's listening to please do that. Those of you who got your payment and those of you who didn't, the more who do it, the better the results will be. A lot of people who have gotten their payments already, I think, are just deciding not to fill the polls out because it's already been done. But if that's you, please fill out the poll. It will help those who have not gotten their payment to really know what category they're in and who has gotten it, who hasn't. And I will release the results on Monday. And so the polls are going to be a better detailed. You can see there's different categories. Please only fill out the category you belong in. So if you're Social Security, just fill out yes or no if you received your payment, and then go to the end. And at the end, you can either click submit, or there's a last question that says if you did get your payment already, how did you get it? Deposit or a check? If you're a veteran, just fill out the veteran section. If you're SSDI, fill out that section. And I will release those results on Monday. And I think it'll be helpful, again, to share with you where you are in relation to everyone else. But this updated information I just gave you from the IRS today, this is really the most important stuff, because they're basically saying the payments have begun and they will continue. There's nothing that you need to do at this point. And that's the best information you can receive. On May 16th, I'll tell you exactly what you need to do if you haven't received your payment by then. So hopefully this information is really helpful for you guys. Again, please enjoy your weekends. It is now May. Hopefully the weather is really turning nice where you're at. I hope you enjoy the outside if you can today, and stay safe and all those things. We will, as always, catch you next time.